watched the movie Moana? Well, I heard that in Borneo, there is this Sumandak Sabah that her life sounds a bit like Moana. Started diving 6 months ago with a total of 200 dives under her belt within 6 months. She believes in conserving the environment and working and starting from clams. She lives with the idea of sustainability. Who is the Sumandak Sabah? Where will we be going? And what is that we are conserving? Don't change channels. This is Borneo Dive.
The islands surrounding Kota Kinabalu possesses a unique beauty, especially since they were designated as Tunku Rahman Marine Parks. This status ensures their preservations not only on land but also underwater. In this episode of Borneo Dive, we visit Kota Kinabalu and specifically Gaya Island with Gillian Tan. A lady who consistently prioritizes environmental conservation and marine policies in her career and businesses. Her journey began while studying in Australia, while she was taught to appreciate and manage natural resources wisely. Every morning, Gillian tends to her family's organic vegetable farm, emphasizing the importance of uncontaminated food sources, especially vegetables. The produce from this farm also supplies her family's luxury hotel kitchens. In addition to vegetables, Gillian ensures the health and safety of seafood, exemplified by her organic fish and shrimp farming, which reflects her commitment to providing quality and health for guests staying at all her luxury hotels and resorts.
Okay, Gillian.
Yes.
I want to talk about why did you guys go into farming? Why a vegetable farm?
I think at the end of the day, like the way you eat is important.
Correct.
It's also, I think what we do, it's important to just look at where your food is coming from. Is it sustainable? So natural, organic farming or farming locally, the way we put it, is very important to the overall picture of how we consume and how we live our lives, basically.
Correct. I caught a word just now, the word organic.
Yes.
Why organic farming?
So if you're really in like the organic farming business, and if you're really doing it like 100% organic, so no pesticides, no chemicals, no medicines, I'll be frank with you, this is not really a quick, fast money-making business, because it takes a long time. So there's two parts when you do organic farming. The first part is in the soil. So if you've got good soil and your plants are growing really well, they naturally will not be such a big need for pesticides and having to wean off all these pests, because they're already growing really strong. So we've really focused a lot on the soil to make sure the nutrients are really strong. And then when we have sort of like pesticides and whatnot, we don't actually spray anything on them. So if you look around the farm, you'll see that we've got yellow stickers stuck around the pillars, and that is to attract anything. So little insects, they are naturally attracted to the color yellow. So it's a deterring thing. So the insects will naturally go to that, and it's obviously a sticky piece of wood. So then the insects will stick to that, and then they will leave the vegetables alone.
Wow.
Implementing ecotourism strategies possesses significant challenges, particularly regarding financial implications. Yet, within the global tourism sector, there's a burgeoning movement towards embracing eco-friendly practices driven by the imperative of preserving our planet's longevity. Additionally, ensuring food sustainability stands as a critical pillar within the realm of ecotourism.
I need to ask you this question now. We went from farming and we talked about vegetables, and a part of the food cycle and a part of sustainability and the whole cycle, right? Why are you doing fish farming?
We all know that in your diet, the protein source is very important,
Definitely.
right? Especially if you're from Sabah.
Yeah.
We eat a lot of fish,
Yeah.
right? Sadly, we do a lot of fish bombing, or we used to have a lot of
Yes.
fish bombing. They throw a stick of dynamite in there, goes, everything comes up.
Yeah.
Also, when they go out for long periods of time, because their boats are very small and they don't have proper refrigeration, when they bring their fish back, they use certain chemicals to keep the fish fresh for as long as possible so that they can bring them back and then put them into the pasar. So when you know all of this, and you want to sort of like play the sustainable role, and you want to sort of like, still eat fish, but in a way that's not overtaxing the oceans, you're not overfishing and you're not contributing to this process, that's where we ended up here. So we wanted to still be able to produce good quality fish, we still wanted to promote good sources of protein within your diet, but without contributing to overfishing, to irresponsible fishing practices and all that. So that's how we ended up with all of this.
Wow.
Organic farming, though a budding practice in our nation, offers significant promises. This is fueled by growing concerns and a heightened demand, particularly among today's health-conscious youth. Gillian emerges as a beacon among our nation's youth, passionately advocating for environmental preservation across all sectors. Collaboration is key. Everybody, including consumers, must play their part. Gillian's unwavering devotion extends to marine ecology and the well-being of our ocean's inhabitants. Join her as she dives into eco-conscious scuba adventures, inspired by her unyielding commitment to our planet.
I got my dive license 16 years ago. And after I got my dive license, I didn't like it. I got scared and I was convinced that the water is dangerous and it's just too scary, not worth going into the water. 16 years later, that I met Bucky, and he challenged me, He said, you can't do all this marine conservation work and not dive. And he was very persistent. And I said, okay, fine. I'm already convinced that I'm not gonna like it, but I will do one dive. And if I don't like it, we shake hands and we make a deal that we don't talk about it again, okay? But my first dive, when I went back in, I saw so many things, and it was a calm dive. Since then, we've logged about 300 dives, I think, all within the Tunku parks. And I think that every dive has been different. And I think that whether or not it's good diving or not really depends on yourself. Before every dive, I say a little prayer. I thank God we're able to do this. And then I really just go down really expecting, what are you going to show me today? And that's how we do every dive. Yeah.
Good morning. Wow. So, we've met Miss Gillian Tan. Where will she be bringing us to dive? I heard this is a very special place situated within her bay around a mangrove area. Early in the morning, are you awake? Wakey. Let's go dive.
Join Gillian Tan on her daily routine, where managing her family's business is just the beginning. Despite her busy schedule, Gillian carves out time to explore the breathtaking marine landscape around Kota Kinabalu. Her dedicated team joins Gillian to survey promising new dive sites, ensuring unforgettable experiences for customers in the days to come.
Welcome to Richie Reef. Reef sini dia kecil saja, tidak besar. So kalau kita go around the reef dalam 10 minit siap sudah. This reef they can go down up to 18, 19 meter. Tapi kalau fish down there is bad, just stay on the reef lah. Right? Yeah. Go.
Gillian and our dive instructor, Richie, welcomes us to embark on a dive into the mangrove-rich waters of Gaya Island. Diving early in the morning allows us to observe the bustling marine life as it begins its daily activities. Mangrove forests are essential nurseries for various fish species before they move to deeper waters. Ritchie's Reef, where we're diving in, is beaming with diverse marine life, including colorful corals and large nudibranchs. The island floor is covered with both hard and soft corals. This dawn dive offers a unique opportunity to witness the abundant fish population and diverse marine life in this area.
I feel very little in this episode because all this while holding so many titles and thinking that what I've been doing has been changing and making a difference to the world, compared to this time around meeting a person who started from a seedling and decided to slowly but surely complete that cycle of sustainability, from regrowing vegetables, refarming fish, and then cultivating the giant clams. This is something that if you don't have that willingness, you won't be able to pull through. This is Miss Gillian Tan and her family's effort in changing the world. Seeing her this morning at the veggie farm, looking at her understanding, doing research, being able to speak about what she's doing at the veggie farm alone. Wow, that's pretty inspiring.
For divers seasoned in exploration like Gillian and myself, shallow diving holds distinct advantages. It prolongs our dives, conserving air from our scuba tanks. This particular dive offered tranquility with calm currents and crystal clear visibility. The marine life is abundant, providing endless fascination. Such dive spots cater to both novices and recreational divers alike. As we venture near the mangrove forest, we were greeted by an unexpected sight: a school of barracudas. The proximity to a luxury resort highlighted the appeal of this dive site. Additionally, the area boasts vibrant anemone corals, serving as homes for clownfishes. It was an utterly captivating and awe-inspiring experience for any divers.
There were so many things that you could see. You know what? That was beautiful.
Almost an hour's journey into the depths of Ritchie's Reef reveals an underwater haven that consistently exceeds expectations. Meticulously maintained and brimming with diverse marine life, it promises an unforgettable experience. Join us for the next leg of Borneo Dive as we venture to Gillian's marine base office.
We actually started off as a marine facility before we became a resort. As you know, we specialize in the propagation of and protection of giant clams. Unfortunately for giant clams, they're very slow moving and they're also very slow growing. And because of this, the survival rates for giant clams in the wild fluctuate a lot. So what we do is we actually help to propagate them and we put them back into the water. But having said that, you can't do this type of marine conservation work without spreading the word. Conservation is something that you should carry in your heart wherever you go. But on the other hand, we also do a lot to educate the people that come and hopefully inspire a little bit the people that come to visit us so that they hopefully will walk away thinking, hey, you know what, I want to do better for the situation or the environment that I'm living in.
Gillian will lead Borneo Dive to her family's luxurious resort office for the second time. We will review a marine project initiated 20 years ago, focusing on conserving and restoring giant clams. During this visit, we will explore a relocated giant clam nursery previously housed at the Marine Ecology Research Centre, MERC. This initiative aims to protect the increasing endangered marine species. It's another sincere effort by Gillian and her team to preserve nature for the future.
Where we went to see the coral conservation, she and her family has all this while been cultivating, been pushing, been restoring, been conserving. That effort made me felt that I've not done enough. You see, like what Gillian and the family's been doing, which is the circle of completing sustainability, is like you and me. We're a part of that circle. And then when we went diving with her, seeing someone who's just spent 6 months back to the waters and completing 200 dives, that's what you call determination. That's what you call the love for the environment and the love for the oceans. And I think that's something that you, me, everyone can bring home.
Just a short distance from Gillian's primary scuba diving jetty lies a sunken shipwreck bustling with marine life, attracting diving enthusiasts. This underwater site has become a haven for diverse fish species. The marine environment is impeccably preserved, with vast clam habitats thriving amidst a kaleidoscope of corals and fish. These natural wonders requires meticulous conservation efforts. Visitors can immerse themselves in this beauty through scuba diving or snorkeling alone. Join us as we explore this breathtaking underwater world.
So what I like about our reefs here is that it's really accessible and it's very calm diving. So really perfect for people who are beginners, people who maybe have not dived in a long time, or even people who want to just take their time and explore the reefs. There's almost like 30, 40 dive sites just within 15 minutes of where we're standing right now. So at any one time, you can jump on a boat, go out there, explore the reef. And because it's so close, you actually get to take your time and get to know the reef, you know. So like, I mean, we dive all year round. So because as you get to know the reef and as you have that gift of time to revisit and keep coming back, you get to see different sides of the reef, you know, and I think that is very, very special. It may not be the wham bam type of diving, but it's a nice sort of like, I can go back to it over and over again type of diving.
The Tan family's brainchild, the Giant Clam Conservation Project, continues to unveil the breathtaking wonders of the ocean floor. Despite only being a few years into its implementation, with a team of marine researchers from local universities, this project is already yielding promising results. Coral, a cornerstone of marine ecosystem, plays a pivotal role in maintaining a steady food supply for humanity.
I really hope that this project that she has, this thing that she has, will grow bigger and will literally influence every single one of us. Taking that step in making a difference, changing the environment to a betterment. There's a Malay saying that says, lama-lama jadi bukit. If you don't start now, we will never change. One day, all this will be just something that your children and mine read out from a fairy tale book. Thank you, Moana.
Gillian's profound love for diving transcends all obstacles. Diving isn't just recreational. Every plunge is a quest for solutions. Now at the forefront, pioneering a scuba diving hub on Gaya Island, her imperative to enrich knowledge and experience to effectively champion this industry within both local and global diving communities.
It's a very special experience. I mean, the beginning of this year, we had 6 whale sharks, shallow waters, amazing visibility, and I feel like that is a very humbling experience. They're so majestic, right? And you get to just really witness it up close. So I think that's very, very special. We also get really nice octopus families here. They have little dens that they live in because, again, the reefs are places that we have had the opportunity to revisit again and again. So it's very different from I'm visiting this reef one time and I know I'm not going to come back. You don't form that kind of attachment to the reef as opposed to when you live and breathe this becomes your home. You know, the reefs become a part of something that you want to protect, that's something that you have to work around and incorporate into your business, into your everyday, really.
To achieve goals and dreams is essential to put in effort and dedication. That's the main key to making them a reality.
Ending this episode of Borneo Dive, there's this feeling of perseverance that I bring out from this. But from what I see Miss Gillian Tan and what her company Echo has been doing, I salute you. On behalf of the future, on behalf of my children and your children, thank you for taking this step in changing the environment and saving this world. Always remember that one decision that you make in your daily life might just make a difference. Not for you, not for me, but the children of our future. Next week, more on Borneo Dive.